You're watching Pitch Up with the Pates, and join me today at Lowdham Leisureworld in Nottingham as we take a pitch walk and we have a look what stock is available. It's a Saturday afternoon. It's been raining all morning. The sun has finally decided to come out, so we'll have a wander around and we'll see what's available at what is a busy time of year for caravan sales. So it's been a busy weekend here at Lowdham Leisureworld. It's the one big week awning event. So there's been a lot of footfall around the pitch. So I don't work at Lowdham Leisureworld, I'm just an enthusiast. Purchased caravans here before, I live down the road, so I just thought it'd be a great opportunity to pop in and have a look what is available currently. So there's currently the Swift Elegance range, which is on display. We've covered this in our YouTube channel recently, the 845, 835 and the 850. Some in-depth walkthroughs. So they've got the Elegance 845. Always enjoy looking at these luxury twin axle caravans. Currently got a summer saving, £3,000 there. So that's retailing at 46,685. So big money, but very, very nice caravans. The 845 is the transverse island with the end washroom. This is the 835 with the mid washroom and the end bed. It is a transverse island, which I quite like about this particular model. And then you've got the 850, which I believe may have sold because I've not seen it for a couple of weeks. And that's got the L-shaped lounge and the mid washroom with the rear island bed. So this is a busy time of year for caravan sales. This time last year I felt there were less stock available, so maybe caravan stock is now sort of starting to come through on the used market. I've noticed there are a lot of sort of 20, 21 and 22 models coming back through. You've got the Airstreams, which Lowdham Leisureworld are the distributor, the sole distributor for the UK, which is, again, on a personal level, really good, having them just down the road. Love seeing the new models. There's always a good range of the Ariba touring caravans with the pop tops, various layouts. Got the 530 there with the rear double and the front lounge area, as you can see. It's a 3-berth, so the front makes up into a single on this particular model. These are really, really well built little vans, sort of bomb-proof in terms of construction. I'm always really impressed when I have a look at these, have a look inside and see the build quality. Very quirky. Wouldn't be right for us at the moment, but when our son is older and probably doesn't want to come with us, I quite like the idea of a small tourer such as this, really easy to tow, sort of going up to Scotland maybe, where the roads are a bit narrower, Lake District, etc. Wouldn't be as stressful having something smaller. But yeah, there's always a good range here of the Ariba touring. Let's have a wander then and see what's coming through on the used market. I always find it quite interesting to see what's being part exchanged. Talking to some of the salesmen here, it seems that quite a few have come in recently that have been part exchanged against motorhomes, so motorhoming is becoming very, very popular. Freestyle Super SB, so that's a transverse bed, dealer special, based on the Sprite, 8 foot wide. This one's on a 2022, it's coming at 24,500. So still holding the price. That wouldn't have been an awful lot more than that when it was new. Really, really nice caravans. The Freestyle is a great dealer special. Get things such as the solar panel, 100 watt solar panel on these, external gas point, external electric. Lowdham's are always very good at picking the upholstery, so they tend to have much nicer, more modern upholstery choices. Really looks quite imposing, that 8 foot wide. If you look at this Bailey Phoenix SE next door, you can really see that width difference. But yeah, Lowdham's always seem to choose a nice selection of upholstery for their dealer specials. The Freestyle is the Sprite dealer special, and they have the High Style, which is the Challenger. We started with a Freestyle, 2021 Freestyle S4. Still really love that caravan. Often look at the newer version of it, and I'll probably see us one day back in it. It ticks the boxes, just that we need more space at the moment. Older Freestyle, again a Lowdham's dealer special. I think this must be new in, not been prepped yet, because there's no price in there. We'll have a look in some of these vans as we go around as well. Left it quite late in the day due to the weather. It was raining earlier, but the sun's coming out now. But the showroom closes in about 20 minutes, so it can't be too long. Notice there's a number of Conquerors that have come in, apparently due to part exchange against motorhomes. So this is the same as, well, it's the exact same caravan as we've got. The Conqueror 580, this is a 2022 model, and it's currently 29,000. It's got a power touch auto motor mover. We love this caravan, it's a great choice if you're not interested in 8 foot wide and you want plenty of space, good level of spec. It's probably as big as you're going to get, 7.5 meters on a single axle, unless you start looking at continental vans like Adria, who do absolutely huge single axle caravans. But yeah, we're a big fan of this. Comes with all the bells and whistles, Alco ATC. It's got the external gas, electric, solar panel. Someone on this one has had a rear view camera fitted. I did notice that when I saw this last week. That's been fitted just up the back, sort of giving me camera envy. Wouldn't mind that myself. Yeah, we can pop in this one, have a quick look. As I'm very familiar with this particular van. Still smells new. Love that new caravan smell. Nice big front seats, makes into a good sized double. Really nice upholstery. No curtains, as you'll probably notice, as any of the Swift range now from 2022 onwards have ditched the curtains on the side windows. Still fit them on the front, but we've got the wall pads now on the side. We've got no issue with that. We weren't a fan at first prior to owning the van, when we used to look at the vans on the pitch, but we don't miss the curtains at all. We don't close the front ones now. So 29k with their auto mover fitted. It's still got, so I don't know how the previous owners slept on this, but it's still got the plastic on the mattress, on the duvet. Apollo looks really comfortable mattress, really like sleeping on there. So that's the transverse island. It's got loads of storage underneath, which we really like. It's the bonus of having a fixed bed. carpets underneath. So yeah, this is an interesting one. Virtually a brand new caravan, and probably around 5k saving on a brand new caravan. Of the 2023 version. The 22 version has the fly screens and the blinds on the rear roof lights on the 22. On the 23, for whatever reason, Swift have decided to ditch them. I think it's because of the new rear panel. They don't fit. These larger roof lights don't fit, so they've gone for the smaller spec, which don't have the blinds. Would be an issue for us. It'd wake our young son up. He's 4.5, and as soon as he sees daylight, he's up. So we like to black out the caravan when we're on holiday. So yeah, this is really nice, particularly for the money. Make a good buy for someone looking for a spacious single axle, contemporary styled caravan. Okay, let's continue our walk of the pitch. So we'll continue looking at some of the used stock. It's a good mix of Swift and Bailey caravans. Noticed a couple of Elddis vans as well. What we've got here, Elddis Affinity 482 two berth. So this is a 2016. We'll just pop in and have a look. As you can see, the amount of rain that we've had today with the thunderstorms. So this is a rear washroom two berth, quite a traditional layout with the side unit for the TV with the microwave above, and then you've got just to the side there the kitchen area, domestic fridge freezer, sort of a slightly dark colour wood grain. As with all Elddis caravans, love that sunroof. It's huge. And then with this being the rear washroom style two berth, they have huge rear washrooms, so great for changing. Got a big shower, plenty of space. Obviously that's the wardrobe in there as well, to the right hand side. So a nice little two berth caravan. Don't often see Elddis caravans here. They're not an Elddis dealer, so they only tend to have a few in here and there at any time. So I'm always interested to have a quick look around whilst they're available. So yeah, it's 2016 two berth Elddis Affinity 482. Let's continue. It's starting to rain now, so we'll see how far we get. It's got a Bailey Unicorn 2016 four berth 17995. Just arrived this one, so it's still awaiting prep. It's got a manual engaged power touch mover. Got some winter fridge vents on there, so always a bonus. They're not cheap. Have a quick step inside. Always been a big fan of this particular era of Unicorn, as you get the large preparation area on the kitchen. So obviously that's where the gas bottles are going to be, just sort of behind there, as Baileys don't have the front lockers, so that area has been created as a result. But it's really useful space, and I like how it makes it almost feel domestic like, compared to most caravans which obviously have the sort of rectangular type worktop space. Alder central heating, with this being a Unicorn, so great for winter caravanning. Although it's starting to look dated now, still nice and fresh looking upholstery. It looks really, really good condition. Doesn't look well used at all. Love the huge infinity windows on Bailey's. Really light and bright in here. Really nice Caravan. It's another transverse island with the rear washroom, and that's nice. It's got a window at the back of the Caravan. Really like that, and it's far enough out of the way that it doesn't need to be sort of frosted in any way. I know they don't tend to be, but that's not going to be an issue being there at the back. Really like that. So when you're getting ready, brushing your teeth, having a shave, so you've got the pull out shaving mirror, you can have a look out the back at the view. That's really cool. Some storage to the side there, but I prefer the window at the back to the side. Obviously there's no roof light, which is why the window's there. You've got a small roof light in the shower. But yeah, really nice Caravan this. Oh, it held its value well, 18k for a 2016 van. Sure there's a deal to be done, but this Caravan's still got a lot of life left. Looking at it, it's very, very lightly used. It's not been prepped yet, and it's really clean, nice tidy Caravan, so it's clearly been looked after. I'm looking at the mattress as well, really clean looking mattress too, so yeah, this will make a good Caravan for someone. So we'll continue. Clipper, it's 2016 4 berth, 22,500. Again, just arrived, awaiting prep. Luxury twin axle Caravan, you don't see many of these here, so something a bit different. Always enjoy having a look around something out the ordinary. Wow, really spacious Caravan. You can already see just stepping in. Nice light upholstery. Not a huge fan of buttoned upholstery like this. It's quite annoying, you get caught in it with your jeans and shorts and what have you, and not great for pets either. I know our son would probably want to piddle those, so yeah, not a fan of those, but nice and light, looks well looked after again. Lightly used from the, looking at those front seats. Large Dometic fridge freezer. Yeah, really spacious. Still got all the stickers on. It's good to see. It's got a roof mounted sat as well, which is a bonus. And then you've got the 2 single pull out beds. It's quite a unique layout, this. Not often seen. It's got the centre set of drawers there. Rear washroom. Really spacious Caravan, as you'd expect from a twin axle Buccaneer. Not necessarily my style in terms of the dark wood and bed config, but yeah, this will be a good choice for someone wanting a hotel on wheels. It is huge. It's also got the EMP automatic levelling, so it's got a lot of bang for buck for 22.5k. Again, it's held its value relatively well, although the 23 Buccaneer models are coming in at around 50k, so they're not cheap Caravans to purchase from new. Just a couple more then before we finish the walk round today. Little Freestyle S4 23. Really like this caravan, it was our first caravan. Just under 24,000. Has got £1,000 off at the moment with the summer saving. But love the new carbon effect gas locker door that Swift are using now. Really sets it off. Interestingly, they've gone with the white gas locker door on the Elegance now, so it stands out from the other ranges. But now on the Sprites they've included this, which I think really makes it stand out. Makes it look more expensive, which can only be a good thing. With it being a Freestyle, get external gas, electric, 100 watts on the panel. Looks like someone's been in today. Quite messy with the weather. French bed layout in this. We'll spin round and have a look in a moment. No front chest, it's just got the front pull-up table. Dometic fridge freezer. You've got the new plateless microwaves. Really good now, really useful. We love ours. Really spacious wardrobe, that's what we enjoyed about this particular model. Get all your things in there, shoes at the bottom. French bed design, so you've got your French bed at the back. So this is based on the Sprite Alpine 4, it's not changed in years, this particular design. You've got the small wash basin to the side, and then it's a shower and toilet in the rear. Like the new grey panels that Swift are using now, really cool. Loads of storage under this bed, which is useful. Really handy. Spare wheels kept under there, which we found did smell a little when we had ours. It's got that rubber smell in summer when it's hot. TV bracket would naturally go on there. But yeah, really nice lightweight caravan, MTPLM 1300 kg. Really easy to tow. Works well as a 4-berth, but even better as a 2-berth. Great little caravan. Just a shame that Swift have dropped the command, the 7-inch LCD command panel on 22 models onwards on the Sprites. Blown air Truma central heating, which we had no issues with. We have Alder now, but I'd happily have blown air also. Okay, pop back outside. So this is an interesting one, the Pegasus Grande SE from Bailey. Currently just over £30,000. It's a 5-berth 2023 model, MTPLM 1600 kg. So these have got really good savings at the moment. I've actually seen these advertised privately for greater than the current summer saving. So 4k off, again just over 26. So big saving on the RRP. Really spacious family vans, particularly this one, the Ancona, a little bit different. So I thought I'd have a quick look, as there are no fixed beds in this particular caravan design. So yeah, something a bit different. Big kitchen area, loads of worktop space, microwave above, usual Thetford, got a separate grill oven, got 3 burner gas Harbande electric hot plate on there. Big lounge area. These are really comfortable seats, really like these. Sit down. Yeah, super comfy. More comfortable than ours in the Swift Conqueror. It's a really plush front area with it being 8 foot wide. You can see that front centre chest, huge. And then being a 5-berth, in here you've got a bed that you can make up at the front or pull out, and you make one up at the back, and there's a bunk option as well. So you've got basically 2 doubles and then a bunk which folds up. Plenty of storage, ladders kept in there for the bunk. And then you've got centre washroom. Separate shower. So yeah, a little bit different. If you've got children for daytime use, this would be really useful, having the 2 lounge areas, but it may be an issue making up 3 lots of bed every evening. You would have to decide that, but something a bit different. The Pegasus Grande, SE and Kona. So we'll take a quick look at this Swift Base Camp 2. It's a 2023 model. It's got the new blue upholstery. Swift did keep the orange baskets at the top. I quite like the mix. Looks really cool. Maybe over the coming years they may change those to blue to match. So some good savings on these. So this is a Base Camp 2. It's currently 21,990. It's just under 22 grand with a 2.5 grand saving on retail. It's really good to see that Swift have bought back the 7-inch command panel for the 2023 models. It was a loss on the 22. Really like the Swift Command. They've got the Whale heating and hot water system as well in the base camp. Really nice compact caravan, very cool. Still a little pricey though compared to the equivalent Bailey Discovery. So if you're looking at a Discovery D42, which is just next door, have a quick look at in a moment. The base camp is expensive in comparison. If we have a look at the price of those, it's about a 2k difference. But really like these, very funky, unique little caravans. Just have a look at the washroom because we'll compare directly to the Discovery D42 in a moment. So let's have a quick wander back outside. So really surprised that this D42 is still here. All the other Discovery models, so the D44s that have come into Lowdham's recently have sold. They've just come straight from factory orders for customers. Haven't seen any of the 44Ls as of yet. But if we have a look at the price, there's a good couple of grand difference there between this and the Swift Base Camp 2, which is just next door. So you can literally see them in direct comparison. Yeah, this has been here for a good couple of months now. I'm surprised it's not been snapped up. The Discovery range from Bailey is possibly the best value caravan range on the market at the moment. Looks like there's some trim in here from another caravan. Yeah, you've got really long front seats, that big infinity window. Love the new upholstery for 2023. So we have got upcoming walkthrough of this particular caravan on our YouTube channel in the near future that you might want to have a look at. We will look at it in far more detail, but this is just a quick overview on our pitch walk today. It's got a slightly smaller kitchen area than the Base Camp 2, as you can see, but those front seats really make up for it. A lounge area is huge in this caravan, really light and bright despite only having that front centre window. You've got the fridge freezer, the Dometic, just on the near side. Controls there for for the Caravan. And if we pan round, we'll just take a quick look at this washroom just to compare it to the washroom of the Basecamp 2 we've just looked at. Very similar sort of wet room design, slightly more spacious. So you've got a little more room. It's got the shower curtain again, similar to the Basecamp. I'd say it's probably 25% larger than the Basecamp washroom. Got the wardrobe here as well, just to the rear. So got a little bit of hanging space. So very similar to the Basecamp 2, just a little bit cheaper, a couple of K. Wouldn't necessarily need a motor mover either on this Caravan. It'd be really light, easy to manoeuvre, which is obviously a bonus. So a 2023 model, obviously from this new colour scheme, this interior. We have done a full in-depth walkthrough of the Bailey Discovery D44 on our YouTube channel. Might be worth a look if you are interested in this range. But MTPLM, just under a ton, 998 kilograms, so great for small cars. Gives you lots of options if you have got a smaller tow car. Yeah, I'm surprised this is still here, really am. Let's continue. So just to finish off today, we'll have a quick look at this Bailey Elegance Grande. This is the Evora with the summer saving at the moment. It's 35,369. So you can see why these are so popular. They're a very popular caravan choice. Nice, spacious 8-foot wide twin axle. MTPLM on these, 1855 kg. So you're going to need a reasonable size tow vehicle. But at around 35k, this is the flagship Bailey Caravan. It's around 10k less than Swift's Elegance range. So I'm assuming that we're going to see many more of these over the next couple of years in the greater ratio, say, to the Elegance. Probably see a few of these to every one Elegance, I'm guessing. Seem to see a lot out there, out and about. So this is the Evora, which has a transverse island bed, which we'll look at in a moment, but really elegant, stylish upholstery choices. Really, really nice. Love the grey pull-up blinds. Very nice, very different. It's nice to see something that's breaks the mould. It's got some ambient light in there, looks great at night when that's activated. I've had a play with that on other models before. Really, really effective. You've got that island style kitchen area. Obviously being a Bailey, you've got the gas bottles under there, which gives this extra space here, which is great. Got that huge island bed there. With it being 8 foot wide, there is a little bit more room to walk around. Got a really spacious washroom. Looks like the mirror's been taken out of this one, possibly on a warranty claim for another customer maybe. See how actually quite simply made these Caravans are when you look at the materials used and methods. But really spacious. Shower. Easily get a couple of people in there, to be honest. It's huge. Great thing about this style of island bed, you get loads of storage underneath. So just flick that up. This one does have the table underneath, but you'd still be able to get your outdoor chairs and maybe outdoor table under there as well. Love the separate fridge freezer. So you've got a Dometic tall fridge freezer there. Really useful. It's a really light, bright Caravan. And you can see why it's a popular choice. Huge infinity window. My only observation would be there are no fly screens on the front windows, which could be an issue. We use ours in summertime, so yeah, I would miss those, but it's possibly because of the size of the window. Maybe from a supplier point of view, no one actually supplies them, so from a logistics point of view maybe. But yeah, really nice Caravan to finish off with today, and at 35k, really good value for money. It's not an awful lot more than a unicorn. Okay, so as predicted, the showroom's now closed, so hopefully you found that pitch walk of some use. I might do this more regularly. Let me know in the comments below, did you find it useful? If there's anything you want to look at specifically, I can take a look. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.